Vultures Open Mic Halftime Report. I am one of your hosts, Dix Akimbo. Very happy to be here. Round of applause for yourselves, huh? Yay! As my associate Steve gets into position, we are here. Another beautiful night at Vultures Open Mic. One more time.
We love you, Dick!
Thank you. Got a lot of Dick fans here tonight. In local news, 719 Fest was here over the weekend. Was anyone here for that?
Yeah!
What a time. What a time. Round of applause for 719 Fest. You know, I'm petitioning for an event next year. The Who Can Drink More Than Joe Bruno competition, huh? That's what I think needs to happen. That's your host, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Bruno. He drinks a lot of beers. That's why it's funny.
You know, speaking of 719 Festival, that might be the only music festival where you have to play Frogger across the street to get to your next set. And speaking of real-life Frogger, the comedy scene has once again been the victim of reckless driving. Brent McDaniel, we wish you a speedy recovery. Joining us...
Gone too soon.
Well, I didn't say he was dead.
Ah.
That's what the recovery part is.
Comics, please be on the lookout for someone who has been trying to hurt us local comics. Please leave the bar in pairs. Make sure that your friends get home. The suspect is still at large.
Speaking of suspects still at large, we have an update. We don't have an update on the Amy Winehouse painting, I need to say.
Unfortunately,
it's
I'm
still
so
missing.
sorry.
So if you have any tips or info on its whereabouts, make sure to call Crime Stalkers at 719-473-6231. I'm going to turn it over to my financial expert, Matt.
In financial news, thank you, Steve. In financial news, the tariffs on bummed patio cigarettes are in effect. Sources say Taylor Duggar will be adding 10% tariff on all cigarettes if you continue not to finish them.
And then sources tell me the coalition of bums is out there exploring all options.
BUM. These are an acronym. BUM. Boys Up. Moving on. In other financial news, the drink specials tonight are $3 Outlaws and $5 Buzzballs, which if you're from the ghetto, you know that's how you start an actual party, is the Buzzballs. Climbing the rankings here at the Vultures Open Mic Bartending Division, it's Evan Cortland, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping his #1 spot here on Monday nights along with us. Thank you so much, Evan. Make sure you tip your bartender. Ladies and gentlemen, also, if you'd like to go outside, there will be some fire dancing, I believe is what it's called professionally. I am trying not to discriminate against do you call it fire twirling or is it fire dancing? What sounds much more manlier? Anyway, there's a gentleman outside that will be twirling around fire if you'd like to go see that. I wrote down here, Newport Folk Festival vibes when I walked in.
Yeah, you know, one of the acts up here, they said they found a free djembe. I wish I could find free cool shit on the street.
Free djembe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nelson Mandela and djembe, free them.
You know, free Palestine.
Free Palestine, absolutely.
I'm kind of
absolutely free Palestine.
I'm kind of confused why the Israelis are so against something that's free, but you know, that's not my bag. Anyway, social commentaries, or should we do the paranormal news?
Oh, there's some paranormal news. Paranormal news.
Y'all been hearing those noises at night?
Have you guys seen the flickering during Jed's set?
Yeah!
It is a confirmed sighting of Joe Sferatu.
We have a photo right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Joe Sferatu looks like. There has been 3 unconfirmed sights of Joe Sferatu on Platte this month alone. Now, please be careful. If you interact with Joe Sferatu, he is known to survive off of weeks of old Domino's pizza, okay? He travels solely by cigarette smoke. And he has been seen in the men's bathroom with the witching hour.
But you know what hasn't been seen in any bathroom lately?
The Amy Winehouse thing, which I believe we have a culprit right here. No one's gonna say it. No one's gonna say it. He's the night manager, but I'm gonna say it, okay? Joe Sferatu should be investigated. That's all I'm saying. Where's the Sferatu files, huh? Anyway.
The views expressed by the halftime show do not necessarily express
This
the
is the views
of
of Vultures Bar. Yeah.
All right. Get some commentary on tonight.
I got one I got one update for this week. Michael Gee, are you still here? Michael Gee, unfortunately, your ranking in the comedians division has been lowered after tonight. Cancer research. I'm raising money to get cancer, is what I wrote. He does comedy like he's looking into the mirror.
You know,
A ho-ho. I made it. Okay. And you should mind freak up some jokes. That's what I wrote. Okay.
we're gonna round it out here with our social commentary.
Please
segment.
feel free to watch the fire dancer outside as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We have a pickle review.
Pickle
ladies
review.
And gentlemen,
I've already forgotten about the pickles.
the pickle review.
Oh
We
my
have
God.
a beautiful jar of Kalen and Kalen MJF Better Than You, aka Classic Deal pickles, straight from FedEx.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, FedEx.
These are like the
FedEx,
Airborne
California.
pickles. They cost. I spent $30 on this goddamn jar of pickles,
That was
and
planned.
I only got 5 of them. So that's $6 a pickle. So this better be the best fucking pickle I've ever eaten, or I'm gonna have to piss.
What do you think about pickles, crowd, huh? Oh, I got some booze in there. Big onion boys in the crowd.
Oh God, no. Okay, here we go.
Pickles.
Let's see.
Now, Steve, you just took a beautiful bite of Kalen and Kalen MJF Better Than You pickles. Only available online at KalenandKalenPickles.com.
Jesus Christ, that's a good fucking pickle.
That's a good fucking pickle, ladies and gentlemen.
Anybody want one? Anybody want a pickle? Go over, get a pickle.
Anyone want a pickle?
Yeah, a pickle.
Sage with a pickle grab. Round of applause for Sage. What are you, pickle prejudice in this crowd? What's going on here? Round of applause for the pickle, goddammit.
Why do you stick your hand so far in here? That's kind of weird.
Brutal double fisting the pickle Lizzie style. Absolutely diabolical move.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make like Jimi Hendrix and.
We have community commentary first.
Oh yeah, community
Community
commentary.
commentary. Let 1, 2, 3. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Community commentary. Wonderful. Retards are in the crowd tonight. Fantastic. No one can follow.
All right.
Last week we did community commentary on open mic comedians, so it is only fair, as Steve is our musician correspondent, to share the wealth, and now we will do community commentary for local musicians.
I'm a local musician. Of course, I tune my guitar more than I play.
I'm a local musician. Of course I'm looking for a band again.
I'm a local musician. Of course, I'm not usually a smoker, but can I bum a cig?
Of course I'm a local musician. Of course I get paid more than comedians.
I'm a local musician. Of course, I use DistroKid to distribute my music for the low price of $25 a year, with unlimited uploads, a Spotify verified checkmark, mobile app access, and distribution to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, TikTok, Pandora, Deezer, Tidal, and
and finish it.
iHeartRadio, something like that.
With your offer code VOMIT tonight, you get $50 off of your subscription of that
That's how you spell
website.
vomit for all you comedians out there.
I'm a local musician. Of course I need to borrow cable.
I'm a local musician. Of course I'm going to sing off key. That's because I drink too much beforehand.
I'm a local musician. Of course I use Klarna to pay for DoorDash.
I'm a local musician. Of course I'm not going to stay for comedy. I got a wife and kids waiting for me at home.
I'm a local musician. Of course I'm estranged from my parents.
I'm a local musician.
Yeah, fuck my mom. You know what I mean?
I'm a local musician. Of course it's just going to ask you a few questions and you can into your car. Thank you, ladies and
Should I
gentlemen.
take a hit of the pickle juice?
Yeah, take the pickle juice.
Should I take a hit of the pickle juice?
Oh my God.
God damn, that's good motherfucking pickle juice by Kalen and Kalen MJF. Better Than You original dill pickles, only available at KalenandKalenPickle.com.
Still not worth $6 a pickle to fix your prices.
Interesting. Inflation hitting the pickle market? Tune in next week to the Vultures Open Mic Halftime Report. I've been Dix Akimbo. Of course, joining me is
Steve.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful night.
I'm here with Sage. I'm going to hand this one off to Matt. Matt, you give it a shot.
Thank you so much, Steve. We are here at the Vomit Open Mic post-set interviews with Sage Magiani. Did I say that correct?
It's Magianis.
Magianis. I will make sure to edit that. Steve, bleep that out. How do you feel like you did tonight?
Well, you know, I'm suffering under heat exhaustion right now, so it was pretty rough out there.
Heat exhaustion is one of the many facets that these fine athletes have to undertake when they come here to Vultures and do the open mic. Do you think there's any part of your set that you could have gained more traction with the audience?
Oh, definitely the ending. You know, definitely the closing act.
What did you say at the ending?
I said, I actually have heat exhaustion. I gotta go.
There you have it. Heat exhaustion can take you out here at the Vomit Open Mic. Make sure to stay tuned to see what's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with Taylor, who really brought it in right before the 7th inning stretch, if you will. Taylor, how do you feel you did on your set tonight?
You know, Steve, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not enough cigarettes in the world for a set like I had.
You know, speaking of cigarettes, we heard about this 10% cigarette tax on people bumming cigarettes. Can you tell us a little more what led to your country's trade policies when it comes to tobacco?
Well, let me tell you, man, I bring a fresh pack of smokes to the mic. I bet I smoke about 3 of them. And
how many would you say you end up leaving the night with?
if I had to guess, I get home with 2 or 3 cigarettes a night.
And how many cigarettes are typically in a pack of normal cigarettes as someone who doesn't smoke? By the way, can I bum a cigarette from you? I'm just kidding.
You could, if you give me stage time, I'll give you a cigarette. But how much do I smoke?
How many, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to seek psychiatric help for our friend Taylor here as he recovers from his,
That was a great set, guys. I love cigarettes.
Cigarettes are great. Back to you, man.
We're here at the Vomit Open Mic. I'm Dix Akimbo, and we have a post-set interview with the one and only Michael Gee. Michael, how do you feel like you did out there?
I just want to thank God. I just want to praise our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you, guys.
Fascinating. Back to you, Steve.
Gentlemen, we're really turning up the heat here at Vultures. We've got actual fire artistry. That's right. I can feel the heat from right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a very long time. And I've seen a lot of things in my time.
And we're back again here at the Vomit Open Mic. I'm Dix Akimbo. Here we have George Wagner, right off of his set. How do you feel like you did tonight?
I felt like I did all right. You know, I brought some old reliables, something I need to know the rep. Did all right. I got some pops.
Do you think that there was any part of your set that could have had more or would have engaged the audience?
The entire set could have been better, honestly, if you ask me. Like, I think I'm great all the time, but let's be real. Like, you could always be better.
You have anything to say at the people at home?
Hi. My mom's a nice person. I like metal and and bean burritos.
And we'll be right back with your Vomit Open Mic post-set analysis. I'm Dix Akimbo. We're here with Jed. Do you want to be known as one of your pseudonyms?
I don't know what a pseudonym is.
Fascinating. Jed, how do you feel like you did tonight?
3.
3 indeed. 3 out of what?
5.
3 out of 5. Pretty good ratio. Do you feel like there's any part of your set that you could have expanded more or gained more traction with the audience?
Probably the whole damn thing, man. It just was not like everybody. I heard some boos. I couldn't see it, though.
I cannot confirm or deny I was one of the booers.
Yeah.
Where do you think in your set you actually lost the audience? If you feel that way at all.
Right from the beginning, man. It was real terrible. I mean...
Right from the beginning as you grabbing the microphone?
Right when I grabbed the microphone. I saw everybody look away. They were eating their wiener, hot dogs and everything. That's all I saw.
Now, one thing I did want to ask you, I did notice that you did do a accent during your set.
Oh, right.
What is your favorite accent to do behind closed doors?
I don't know.
Back to you, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the second funniest Mikey in town, Mikey.
I'm the OG Mikey.
So, Mikey, you're from South Florida, is that correct?
Incorrect. I have been there.
You have been there.
Yes, sir.
Would you say it's more or less similar like Colorado Springs?
I say Colorado Springs is turning more and more to South Florida every day.
What's the most South Floridian thing you've seen in Colorado Springs?
You see, I had just done this joke, so I see where it's all coming from, but there's this homeless crackhead lady with a new looking iPhone bumping trap music off the iPhone, barking at pedestrians. Everyone that came close to it, she got in her personal space, you know.
Indeed.